mid-September, I get this call from a very close friend of mine, Sanyukta, and it's 10 in the evening, and I'm on my bed, and I get this call, and she's like, Varun, I had this experience today, and you are doing it. Like, okay, Sanyukta, tell me more. She's like, I'll tell you later, but there is this person I want you to call right now, and you are doing this experience. It's a 9-month long thing, and you're starting it next month. I'm like, Sanyukta, hold on. What is this? Give me a sense. Who is this person? It's 10 o'clock in the night. Can I call him tomorrow? Let's speak aram se. Varun, nothing doing. You're doing an art-based therapy certification, and you're doing this right now. Call Vikram right now. She sends me the number, and I'm like, art-based therapy? But I think looking back, what was strange is I did it. I made the call. I called Vikram, and I'm like, hey, Varun, Sanyukta gave me your number. And Vikram's like, yeah, you're coming to Kashmir next month. We are doing this art-based therapy. You're going to be working with kids, and we start in October. Come. What's strange as I now look back is I had not thought about this. I think somewhere subconsciously there was this thing, I want to work with kids, I want to dabble with arts, I want to go see Kashmir, but I did not envision it coming like this all of a sudden. And when it came, there was no part of me which was like, oh, what am I doing? Just it was like, of course, I am doing this. Come October, I'm at the Srinagar airport, and I meet these 3 other folks, Lama, Mihir, and Shobhali, and the conversation ensues, and it doesn't seem like I'm meeting them for the first time. In fact, very strangely, I meet Shobhali at Delhi airport, and we get chatting, and I'm like, okay, where are you from? Like Delhi. I was like, oh, I recently moved out of Delhi, acha, and where in Delhi? She's like, live in Saket. I'm like, oh, I used to live in Saket. Where in Saket? She's like, in a colony called Navjeevan Vihar. I was like, oh, what? I used to live in Navjeevan Vihar. Where in Navjeevan Vihar? She says 89 Navjeevan Vihar. And I was like, what? I used to live at 89 Navjeevan Vihar. It so happened she was living in the same house, the same room I had left before coming to Goa. And what were the chances? We met randomly. So, the journey kind of started with that. Journey started with all of these incidents happening, and nothing seemed out of place. It was just like, of course, this is happening. This video is my take on what happens later, what happens over the 9 months, how did this journey, what I call Swaavanam, or the forest within, transpired for me and the 7 boys at St. Xavier's Moira. So, hope you enjoy it. आपको पता है हम कब से काम कर रहे हैं?
1 साल हो गया। अगले साल से
हमारा 9 months का था, हमने अक्टूबर में चालू किया था।
हाँ। कितना मंथ हुआ है?
9 months। और पहले हम लोग ने सारे ग्रुप सेशंस करने शुरू किए, ठीक है? ग्रुप सेशंस में और भी लोग थे। कौन कौन था? चिराग भी था,
आफ्ताब, दुर्गेश, आफ्ताब।
हमने 8 लोग ने साथ में शुरू किया था।
Working with this group was not an easy thing, and the first few sessions, it was very difficult to grab their attention. They would, even as they were walking, they would hit each other. There was a lot of anger, abuses, fights would break out very soon. When Vikram came in for an observation, he called the boys a bunch of rabid dogs, and that's the metaphor he used. Seeing how they were snarling at one another. He saw the work I was doing with the boys, and he called out the fact that I was probably not even doing therapy with them, but doing more theater sessions and trying to keep them engaged. And he suggested if I could place containers with the boys and create space for more breathing out, create space for more energy release, and then working with them. I think my therapy changed post that because once we would start the sessions with a lot of breathing out, different kinds of breathing out, using body, collapsing, and then get into the session. And slowly I started seeing how that took care of a lot of their energy. And from there on, the sessions, the connotation of the sessions changed.
जिब्रिश शुरू करते हैं, ठीक है? सो क्या करना है हमें? ब्रीद इन करना है और ब्रीद आउट जब कर रहे हैं तो कुछ हाँ कुछ ऐसे
जोर से आवाज
बराबर है सो एक शब्द लेते हैं प ठीक है चलो प से शुरू करते हैं जिब्रिश करना 1 2 3 स्टार्ट अब इसमें जब आप लोग काम कर रहे थे मैं क्या कर रहा था मैं आप लोग को ऑब्जर्व कर रहा था हर सेशन में ठीक है आज मैं थोड़ा सा आपके साथ वो भी शेयर करना चाहता हूँ कि क्या मेरे ऑब्जर्वेशन है ठीक है आपका एक रिपोर्ट बनी है तो मैं रिपोर्ट दिखाता हूँ तो इसके ऊपर मुझे रितेश के साथ काम करना था सो रितेश के साथ मेजरली जो मुझे काम करना था वो इस डोमेन में काम करना था माइंडफुलनेस पे टोन को याद रखना हमने कुछ
The last session was very strange for me.
याद रखते हैं बाद में
One, it happened after a long gap. My sessions with the kids had ended in March, and the last session happened in the first week of July. So after good 2 months, I did see the boys once or twice. They'd come home a couple of times, but I not seen them. So I went and honestly, I was little surprised with their reaction. They were very welcoming. They even started the sessions with hugs, and I was like, "Gosh, they're filled with so much love," and it touched me. It also made me realize I'll miss them.
अरे आम्ही
पहले में सब बिखरा हुआ था सर आप मिल गए सर तो पूरा मेरा टैलेंट अंदर का समझ में आया था मेरे पास कुछ तो टैलेंट है सर मैं ऐसे वेस्ट नहीं है सही सर आपकी वजह से हुआ है
हमको खुद पे कंट्रोल नहीं था सर कुछ भी मस्ती करते थे सोचते नहीं सर बस करते थे ऐसा अभी वो आया तो थोड़ा कंट्रोल करना सिखाया सर
दिन भर झगड़ा करते थे हर दिन झगड़ा मैडम के पास सस्पेंड होते थे अब नहीं होते हमको अभी उसने सिखाया कैसा बिहेव करने का और वो 9 महीने में हमको उसने एक भी बार हमारे पेरेंट्स स्कूल में नहीं आया वैसा प्रॉब्लम के लिए भी पहले बहुत आती थी ये हमको उसने सिखाया प्रॉब्लम नहीं करने का
खुद को जानना सिखाते हैं ऐसा आप क्या कर सकते हो ऐसा सर
वरुण सर हमारा अच्छा है और सर ने हमको खूब बहुत सिखाया है ड्राइंग सिखाया है सब सिखाया है और वो हमको ऐसा मैडम ने उसको बुलाया था कि हमको ऐसा अच्छा बच्चा बनाए इसलिए थोड़ा हमको उसने अच्छा बच्चा बनाया कि वो अब चला गया
जब से वरुण सर आया और दोस्ती बढ़ गई सर. सब एक्टिविटी सिखा रहा था.
सर आई मिस यू सर वेरी मच एंड और हमको मिलने के लिए आओ कुछ थोड़ी दिन के लिए इधर फेयरवेल होने से पहले, क्योंकि हम 10वीं में है तो आओ.
अब वरुण सर जा रहा है और सभी सर्कल भी टूट रहा है सर. और वो सर्कल था वो भी टूट रहा है. एक्टिविटीज़ करने को नहीं मिल रही है और कुछ इतना इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं मिल रहा है करने के लिए.
In a playway method, you were trying, I think so, you were trying to bring a change in them, behavioral change, to channelize their energies. Music also plays a vital role in our life.
Rahul, I feel, he actually was benefiting out of it. Because I felt, even when he used to come, like, he was with positive attitude.
In what way?
In what way? Means he's dealing in the class. And not like others, like Ritesh and all, they used to come, we had this, they used to, it's like was a mockery sometimes, the way they played. And we had to explain, no, it is for this, we had to explain that. But Rahul and all, they were quite serious when they came. When they came inside, they knew it was for their own benefit.
I felt that they enjoyed the class because it was some place that they were able to express freely who they are and what they could be, and I think that somehow helped them.
When I use the metaphor of Swaavanam, I think the metaphor came alive for even myself. I was thinking what is common between me and them. As I was working, I think slowly the layers opened up for me as well. And I would typically sit and I would also paint as they were painting. And I think the magic happened in some of the sessions where I stopped leading interaction, but rather would be quietly sitting myself and focusing on my painting. And I know there would be these moments of joy and moments of pearl where the boy was sitting in front of me and painting, and I was engrossed in my painting, and we were both listening to some light music. And in those moments, or the moments where I was myself lost in the drums, I think the healing from the art came and touched our lives, and this started happening more often. I think even the message that the arts or this work gave me is, if I can find joy and immersion and mindfulness for myself, my boys will find it too. And that started changing for us.
We will miss you sir. Thank you for your support.
Bye sir.
Bye sir.
Bye.
Bye. मैं क्या करता है
अरे वो की रहते I will miss you sir. तर मी म्हटलं ऐकतो मी